Okay, Ethan, can you tell me that these numbers, it says round off to the tens place. What is, as you compare all these number, what kind of similarity do they have?
Zeros?
They end with 0. Why? Why do they end with 0?
Because 57 is closer. The 57 is closer to 60, so we write 60. So 64 is closer to 60 because it's 4 less. But 5 and more. This one, 5 and more, then the answer is closer to 50.
So what about this one right here? It says round off the number to the nearest hundreds. And as you look at all the answers right here, what is the similarity or I would rather say differences between this and this? You were saying that this one has zeros. And what about this one?
This one has 1 0, but this one has 2 0.
Why is that 2 zeros?
Because hundreds have 2 zeros.
Okay.
Like tens have 1 0.
Okay. So, do they always end in zeros? Like, round up to the nearest 10, do they always end in like zeros? And round up to the nearest 100, do they always end in 2 zeros in terms of hundreds?
Yeah, I think so.
Why do you think so?
Because what I wrote here, I wrote what I learned. So what I learned, I wrote down what here. So I think it's only zeros.
It's only zeros? So, can you... this is a 3-digit number, right? For example, this one is a 3-digit number. It says round up to the nearest 100. It is 284. Round up to the nearest 100 is 300. Can you tell me how do they get 300 right here? How do they get 300? What are they looking at?
They're looking at the tens.
Okay.
And the tens is 8, and it's more than 5.
Okay.
So it's 300.
It's 300. And then with the same number, 284, are you able to round off to the nearest 10? If I were to ask you to round off this number to the nearest 10, what answer do you think it would be? 284.
280.
280. Why is that? It's 280.
Because 4 is below, so you put a 0.
Okay.
80.
And what happened to the last 2 digits? Because you say it's round off to the nearest 10, it is 280. What have you discovered about the last 2 digits? You say it's 280, right? For this answer right here, if it's round off to the nearest 10, you say it's 280.
Well, the 4 is gone, and
okay.
it has turned into a 0, and the A has stayed at A, and the 2 has stayed at 2.
Okay.
280.
Okay. So, do you find any similarity between these two, rounding off to the tens and rounding off to the hundreds? Do you find any similarity?
Yeah.
How are they similar?
They both round off.
They are both rounding off. So, and what else? What else? Did you see a similarity between them?
They all follow this picture.
Very good. They all follow this kind of rules, right? And what about, is there any difference? Do you think, is there any difference?
Yeah.
What difference did you discover?
Like, the difference is this one can round up to hundreds and tens,
Okay.
but this one can only round up to tens. But rounding up to ones, I don't know whether it's true.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that is a rounding out to ones. It's only rounding out to tens and to the hundreds. And sometimes we even round up to the nearest thousand, right? Okay, good job, Ethan.